Discussions of the theme of geopolitics and international law, locating Manipur held focusing on the current turmoils in the state. Bollywood love story-based movie to be produced with 80% artists from Manipur. One day's media sensitization programs on leprosy has been held today. Manipur villagers urge authorities not to transfer central forces from the Uyok-Ching area. Hello, welcome to ELITETV and you're watching Primetime English News. Now the news in detail. In order to find out if there is any geopolitical reasons behind the current crisis in the state, we spoke off on May 3, 2023. A one-day's discussion on the theme of the geopolitics and international law locating Manipur has been held today at the Naurem Sanajauba Public Library Hall, NRC building. During today's discussion program, Symbiosis International deemed University's Symbiosis Law School Assistant Professor Laistram Malem Mangal spoke as a resource person. Nagaland University Center for the Southeast Asian Studies Assistant Professor C.H. Gunamani deliberated on the topic of the Manipur in the global geopolitics. Speaking during the event, National Research Center's President Tongam Aziz expressed that it is very essential that we need to discuss where there is involvement of any mercenaries or paid henchmen who are fueling the current crisis in the state. There looms a big suspicions in the mind of the general people whether India government is employing paid people to prolong the crisis in the state. He added that no solutions can be brought by sending in more central security forces into the states of Manipur.
Article or article book form book form history Machine globally is before some have to the report, with the purpose of the Mayam Singase. I do begin memorandum, big Mayam to the article in the Semaga, or the book form Semaga, history in Bohelaga, the city, Maliam Semayam, Adani have a Mayam of people say, Monsieur when you know Pay, at the Maramadana, I coin up uniformly, but Sana, Marina of Nishida, Maruina, Manipur, Gomba, Idago, Canada, question. Makoy na kunga sibo dangang diba, kun habi diba sabi kun ngangja diba, lauje mayam sila sibo tabi bereke, mun ki political decision laujar ka political decision habi sibo apa political decision na taba. Dramatically oi ba pona mada sanaraga lauba decision ki tata si thana sala ko se, machi me koi kasi lokal te aduna. Nakai sin na koi United Nations ta sab sana ko wan tok lebar, matam oi ba tuna ta. Dong pisan ba, adan na tung tin ba, matok ta hai se ai tham dage.
The 8th Foundation Day of All Manipur Nupi Marup has been observed today at the BT Roads Irabot Bhawan. The event was attended All Manipur Nupi Marup President M. Sakhi Devi, All Manipur Nupi Marup Patron Member M. Kadamani, and All Manipur Nupi Marup former President Iveni Devi. Speaking on the occasions, All Manipur Nupi Marup General Secretary L. Sumati Mala stated that after the 1939 Nupi Lal, the All Manipur Nupi Marup was formed under the advice of the then Jananita Hizam Irabot, wherein he had stated that the unity and strength of the women folks can liberate themselves from any bondage. She added that the observation has been vocal in participating in all major issues of the states and of the society, and also stressed that they have also raised various demands for the reservation of the women in several elected bodies, besides taking up various activities to educate the women folks of the village and far-flung areas of the state. She stressed that they had even raised the demand for the granting 6 months paid maternity leave to pregnant mothers, which is now functional in the states of Manipur as well.
CRPC, BSing, Lokogabani, Bakoga Yanaba, Topa, Force Tamadabani, Hibagi, Siki Davi Tobam Meba, see India government and the Hanmana Trahago. I am the May of the Natrava, Constitution in May of the Natrava when is a terrible. Natrava. Shirabe Dole, Nampakam Sida, Batay Masa, Tunako will be at, Batiba will be at, Makoida Gidi, Pago Punbato Bile, which would like Munbile, which would like bombing offers in the Pagale. Toya Kishukage, Aina Yadeva, Misam Brazana, Kulai Paraga, Kulai Purgasapa, Aina Yade, Adukana Sahanova. This is the question. Kanana Sahamano Sikise, Gominana Drama, Matibon Padava, Gomina, Makogi Mayota, Akoi, separate administration, union territory, Hydra, Chukai Davitora, Pavada, Karimata Yamantava, Karigoma Exananta Logomantava. Mohi Maraka Yauriba, Council Minister Yauriba, Minister Ali Dubamba, Masina Lena Minister Wariba, Lena Dolo Zariba, Makogi, Karimata, identity of the Bandana Laibo, Kanan and Helinova.
People of several villages have started a demonstration asking the authorities not to transfer central forces from the Uyok Hill, where clashes between the militants and the security personnel were reported recently. Villages of the Thamna Pokpi, Sanna Savi, and the Yangang Pokpi close to Saibal have been on sit-in at the foothills of the Uyok Hill since Monday evening, officials said. National Health Mission, State Health Society, and the State Leprosy Unit have jointly organized a one-day media sensitization programs on the leprosy at the chamber of the National Leprosy Eradication Program, LAMFEL. Manipur aims to eradicate leprosy from the soil of Manipur by 2027, says National Leprosy Eradication Program's Manipur State Leprosy Officer, Dr. Salam Bocha. Speaking further during today's event, Dr. Salam Bocha stated that the leprosy is caused by the mycobacterium leprae virus. However, with every entry of this virus, leprosy is not caused. He stressed that if the immunity of the persons are strong, then the virus cannot cause leprosy in the human body. He further stressed that the leprosy can be diagnosed only within 5 to 7 years, and it can only be confirmed by conducting tests after collecting samples from the skin areas, which are white or red patchy and which do not show any signs of sense of touch. He added that the state's government aims to totally eradicate leprosy from the Manipur by 2027, and this requires the active support and cooperation of the general public.
Aduga leprosy mai lang katpasi kena bisi kaya kena beno ni mai tasing na mari ko ite chop pada mari ko kane tisu mana traga rumala ma pai ite chop pada amora kai chop hai ba leprosy ki jadi ane amta azu dum arang budu dum lei ne sida kena do ni ko irai lai ba kena sida adu mayam da tamjani ni di chingna ba lei ga di lotion bi ko di mahata hojik maksu chapot la ba le ba khra da su leprosy gi stigma sin lei di leprosy ne ha atu ne ne ba mayam sin tholak tisi This leprosy daksai have a Masi program gi National Leprosy Eradication Program gi matung ni quite a margin not for Mapam the Hidaxi lotion south Hibane. Adumoko Hosik said me Mapam Ay the Lozer, Lapasulam Barati shooting the Laxage, Kangan in the behind that. They know the sea equipment and Baptam, then what you begin in no jail. And the sea Tanzas in Lorga, Mayam, the Alitin now Mayam, Sigi Martin, Yam Sauber Malay, Masai. Lan Tazabasi Tuntopada.
Churachandpur Meitei United Committee ko Convener Naba Ningthausam has urged the state authorities to disburse the special student welfare package for the internally displaced students of the state before 31st of this month. The statement was made today during a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club. Addressing the media persons, Naba Ningthausam further stated that the internally displaced students have faced a lot of hardship during the academic sessions of 2023 and 24. He added that in the name of providing a free education to the internally displaced students, the government has only provided some books for free, and apart from this, no other forms of assistance has been made available for such students. He continues that some students have been admitted in private schools as well. However, admission fees and tuition fees are being collected from such students who have been affected by the current crisis. He further added that the school have been notified for getting admissions of their children between 5 to 15 of this month. However, as the families are economically devastated, they are finding it difficult to get admissions from their children, and thus urge the state governments to release the special package for the students at the earliest.
Special package sama ibigani haina koida hanjin thajal thambi madumi damakta ina thagat chari aduga haiba satra gi special package sama ibigada base haiba senpam sing asina satra singi ningsan ba amadi uniform leiba amadi lerik tambaga mari na ba pachiri bada mateng ina ba sina ba nangana ba damakta haiba senpam asi haiba koida hajari ba tari asi pogunda sarkar ba
government ki order dadi adum free have IDP sing free haraga only government school khatang ba aduga ai gi cha issue kamana government school tamandiro hujik oza so itaba school su itaba satar dadi adudi ai gi cha issue do tamaninga tar aduna anamana maximum akoi IDP relief camp da leba satar sing private school da tamanda awna magi mamagi khangde macha gi khangde sana ka bi khangde lupa ka bi khangde adumai toroga tawba adu adumai adum 2023-24 to holo aduna ekoi no huji government da hajari se package hoina satra amamamgi ekoi data government da leite su data ekoi da leijare government gi matho moine to durgo su ekoi mayam IDP ki satra singje mamudi yadamni na ekoi data moi gi chapchaba data phungu chare chahi phungu chare aadhar card details kuno moina ekoi khut leire aduna 2025 ki session sigadi government na yam phajaba satra singi ekoi ron phajaba lei habana te moida satra singi package hoina satra amamgi adu tang 38 gi January gi tang 38 gi mununda laptop yo no number 1 da thamjaba number.
Members of the Nongren Apunba Marapaibi today staged a sit-in protest at the Nongren Mayai Laikai Community Hall on the Infal East District, demanding punishments of the involved police personnel who killed one Meitei village volunteers on December 14 at the Salungfal area under the Tawal district. The protesters also demanded unconditional release of all the arrested Meitei village volunteers who were arrested from the Tawal district by the state police personnel.
Nongren Apunba Marapaibi na phamjariba wakat ni phamasi Manipur da tangdu leitadana leiba ngasi mak phawba tha kun sujilengba lalasi hauji phawba loisanba naidraba asuki matik waduna leiraba iramda Manipur ngasi mak Marapaibi singna chauna thaudang lawduna leiriba potni hauji ma se khunga kwa mioi sing haibadi aigi isa isu sing hatpa phuba akoi Sunya Yaningde Manipur da Afasfa Kudakta Loktopiu Police Commando Singna Maitai Misam da Ot Naibagi Mahutta Narco Terrorist Sing da Ot Naibiu Maramdi Akoi Hausi Awaba Polum Marakta Asukimati Ware Manipurasi Tangdu Laita ba Karama Matanda Pangakani Haiba Akoi Sapchana Lengana Putopiu Maramaduna Hausigasi Maitai Akoigi Awaba da Chaiteng Nangduna Lairaba Pumnama Ase Lengana solution Purapiu Haiduna Nongren Apunba Marapaibi Saitagi Haijere.
And now let's take a short break. Keep watching for more news.
लाकदोरिबा कुमसी सहीगी इमोइनु इमागी इरात पुजादा असेंगबा मैतै nga angouba pengba katpi ho phangpham es tomba and sons pengba farm hiangthang akaknaba masingni ngasimak order to be ho
aya itwe
se chupu se
as haina de as makhut ne na leinang manam inam hingnam gai as haina de Tolop sangaba
kaino tolop ta haile sibo nangi kara do office ai su kwanta sa
yaroine chanaba ya wana tine handu hongthang do handu
punsigi thabal sida thabal laini nangdi aigi.
Is your child ready for a future of excellence? At UNACO School, we empower young minds with a perfect blend of world-class academics, integrated need and G preparation, and personalized study plans, unlocking every child's true potential. Our holistic approach to education, state-of-the-art amenities, and a safe, nurturing environment prepare students for a brighter tomorrow. From Khongman to Channung, Maitram, and beyond, we combine technology, care, and innovation to shape future-ready leaders. Admissions for 2025 to 26 are now open. Secure your child's future today at UNACO School.
Karigumba matamda nahak chayol anidagi hena lokhubra laiho hodna namidang khuding humang anapi kabra isa chokthaba natraga nuaitaba amadi maram shuklei leitana ishagi arumba hantarakbra maram icha chadna chaning thakningba poglaktabra layong sing asi thengnabirabadi nahak TB haibadi tuberculosis narambi ai madammaduna hek khanglakpaga khudakta doctor tanabiyu layong sing asi henjelaktanabagi doctor gi pautak matuk in hidak chabagi kanglon chumna chabiba kobigano amadi hidak sing asi lemna sarkar gi laying shang singda fangbigani nganna khangduk hoba amadi layong chumna laying hoba ashina TB lainana shiba natraga imung manungi miyoi singda lowna badagi ngakthok hoba ngamgani kawbigano TB laina asi hojikti mapung fana laying duna fan bangamli hena khangbini mashingna Nekshay helpline number 1800116666 toll free number da call tobiu Paujen Joriba Directorate of Health Services and National TB Elimination Program National Health Mission Manipur TB Mukta Bharat Abhiyan TB Harega Desh Jeetega.
Welcome back after the break. Moving on with Bollywood film directors Sanoj Mishra has announced that the love story-based Bollywood film which will be produced with 80% artists from Manipur. He highlighted that the beautiful culture and tradition of Manipur will be showcased in his project. During a press meet held today at the Manipur Press Club, films maker Sanoj Mishra expressed that many Bollywood movies are made outside India. However, they have not explored the beautiful places and locations of the Northeast for portraying in the Bollywood movies, and it is really unfortunate that the Bollywood films makers do not have the mindsets of promoting the Northeast region. He added that in order to present the beauty of the arts and culture and traditions of the northeastern state, with primary focus on the state of Manipur, a film is set to be met with 80% star cast from the state of Manipur, which will revolve around the theme of the love story between a Manipuri girls and a businessman from London. Here it may be mentioned that the Sanoj Mishra has directed films like The Tarana, The Black Story, The Bazigar, Dharam Ke Saudagar, and Khun Ke Itzjam.
मैं लगा हूँ कि आप लोगों का सहयोग मिले, थोड़ा गवर्नमेंट से भी हमें हेल्प की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी और मैंने सीएम साहब से मिलने के लिए भी टाइम मांगा था, पता नहीं मिलेंगे कि नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता, नहीं भी मिलते तो भी कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन अभी सर लोग हमारे साथ, हमारे जो यहाँ के लोग जुड़े हैं मेरे साथ, जो कला कल्चर और थिएटर से जुड़े हुए लोग हैं, मैं उनके बीच रहकर अपना काम करना चाहूँगा। और अगर आप इस बारे में कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं तो आप मुझसे सवाल कर सकते हैं। स्टोरी है, एक लड़की है गाँव की छोटी सी और एक बिजनेसमैन है लंदन का, उसके बीच सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू कम्युनिकेशन होता है, उन दोनों में बातचीत होती है और ये लव स्टोरी आगे बढ़ती है। इस लव स्टोरी के जरिए मैं यहाँ के कल्चर को, यहाँ के पहनावे को, यहाँ की जो ब्यूटी है उसको लोगों तक पहुँचाना चाहता हूँ, देश दुनिया तक। बजट 15 करोड़ के आसपास है, छोटा बजट है, बहुत बड़ा बजट नहीं फिल्म का। ये हिंदी फिल्म होगी और पूरे वर्ल्ड में रिलीज होगी, पूरे विश्व में दिखाई जाएगी। सर मेरा तो 22 तारीख से शूट लंदन में है अभी, और मैं अगले महीने फरवरी एंड में फिर मैं मणिपुर आना चाहूँगा।
After receiving assurance from the Lamla Assembly constituency MLA that necessary steps will be taken up for the stationing of the Central Security Forces in the Uyok Hills of the Thamna Pokpi and the Yangang Pokpi areas, LKVVF Chief Commander Y. Basantna has expressed that if the assurance is not converted into actions by 1 p.m. of today, stern agitations, including the indefinite ban of the Imphal-Ukhrul roads, will be launched from tomorrow. The statement was made today during interactions with the media personnel in connections with the demand of the people of the Thamna Pokpi and Yangang Pokpi area against the proposed removal of the CRPF and the BSF forces from the camp on the Yangang Pokpi police station. It may be mentioned that several Kuki women folks have been demanding removal of the Central Security Forces from these areas where several bunkers alias occupied by the Kuki militants were later reoccupied by the CRPF and the BSF forces, trying to neutralize the Kuki militants. Members of the LKVVF and the people of the area have drawn the attention of the local MLA to take appropriate actions to fulfill the demands of the people of the area.
State force kapta laibadi yarwai harapodegi central force kapuna thamna nabai akoi memorandum pisan ba ban tauba akoi LKBBM na lamnai kendra si atuki mati khongjang mayam ama changsan kharaba matungda hantaksi central force kara state force ka loinana mathakta state force lai haibegi kainodi leitri aduna akoi gi state force singju khara mateng panaga mathaksida akoi CRP amadi BFF amadi asom thangbana kalomdana haitare akoi gi maharegiment ga koi leibegi wafam dum khoina habirak badagi koi matam khara no ni humni haitai ka koi khar ingna mafam masdei da moising thakta leirambani adubu koi gi national highway 2 kangpopi da koi gi kainogi kuki gi kotu hari bisna wa kanna moina demand tawrak badagi koi sidai da yamna chamamna ba hari ba jaga si koi Imphal East ki leiriba jaga ni
Irabot Foundation's Manipur President Gates Gopan Luwang, during a press meet held today at the Manipur Press Club, has stated that the initiatives will be taken up to save the rapidly demonizing agricultural lands in the state of Manipur. Addressing the media person, Gates Gopan Luwang further stated that the Manipur Conservation of the Paddy Land and the Wetland Act 2024 need to be strengthened, highlighting that after the end of the harvesting of Kharif and the Rabi crops, the uncultivated paddy fields are being turned into the homesteads, land and other lands for taking up construction works. Stern steps need to be taken up to save the agricultural lands in the state of Manipur. Greater awareness need to be taken up for successful implementation of the Act for the safeguarding the agricultural lands of the state of Manipur.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯝꯄꯦꯛꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯥꯔꯃꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯅꯦꯁ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯖꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯡꯖꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯅꯦꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯄꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯛ ꯃꯥꯁ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯅꯦꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗꯅꯤ ꯄꯣꯏꯟꯠ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯈꯛꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯔꯥꯕꯣꯠ ꯐꯥꯎꯟꯗꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯅ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ district deputy commissioner singse DC singse singsi sidai copy tu thagani khoi sigi copy sem honorable sem da piru se aduga honorable agri minister da su khara hena miyeng sangjan bina ba khoi thajagani aduga maroina khoi sigi lam onthok gi convert toba natraga divert tobi kaino se ek sida haiba je local level monitoring team haiba ma leine ba local level sina mu district level monitoring team haiba ma leine ba Sidang pikhalani. Ado dagi mo state level monitoring team haibam state level sidang purni state level dagi mo cabinet na phamakanda labu kama se nangji si yare no conversion gi aduga kaino to bagi ayaba pidui.
Upon recommendations by the selection committee of the Athletics Association of Manipur, 15 athletes, including men, women, boys and girls, have been selected to take part in the upcoming 59th National Cross Country Championship, which is settled to be held at the Meerut, Uttar Pradesh on the 12th of this month. The set selected teams, along with the officials, have left Imphal International Airport today for the participations in the national event. The Ministry of the Home Affairs has issued communications to the Chief Secretaries of all the states and the Union Territories regarding the implementation of the Section 479 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023. These sections provide relief to the under-trial prisoners who have been detained for prolonged periods, ensuring their release under certain conditions. As per Section 4791, under trials have been detained for at least half of the maximum imprisonment periods for the offence they are charged with, excluding offence punishable by death or life imprisonments, must be released on bail. For first-time offenders, the period of the detention required is reduced to 1/3 of the maximum sentence. Section 4793 further mandates that the superintendents of the prisons must apply to the concerned court for the release of such prisoners. The ministry has previously issued an advisory on October 16, 2024, requesting states and the union territories to ensure the benefits of this provision for all eligibles under trials. On Constitution's Day, November 26, 2024, the ministry launched a special campaign urging states and the union territories to identify eligible prisoners and remove their bail applications to the courts. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channels or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wrap up the headlines, once again. Discussions of the theme of the geopolitics and international law, locating Manipur health, focusing on the current turmoils in the state. Bollywood's love story-based movies to be produced with 80% artists from Manipur. One day's media sensitization program on leprosy has been held today. And Manipur villages urge authorities not to transfer central forces from the Uyokching area. Well, that's all we have for now. Thank you so much for joining with us and have a great night.